Well, my first love, always the whiskey.
Yeah.
Working in Scotland, being there, and I was approached by a number of companies to sort of do a bottle with them, and I realized, no, I want to make my own. I was a bit of a fan of Asian whiskies. I'd been to Japan, also on promoting Outlander, and tasted amazing whiskies there. And I was like, I want to make what I like. And then in that process, we made friends with some producers in Mexico. So we did a small release with them. But yeah, since then, it's really grown. You know, as I said, we built our Galloway distillery down in Newton Stewart and Dumfries and Galloway. It's where I was born and raised. So using botanicals from there, my gin is all from Galloway, all the botanicals inspired by my childhood and growing up there. And then we just released our fine Scottish vodka, which is using all of the best produce from Galloway. So we use Galloway wheat, Scottish wheat, apples and brambles, which are then fermented multiple times. It makes this incredible, incredible vodka, which I think beats any other vodka that I've tried. Of course, I'd say that, but it's just such fun to kind of create stuff.
Yeah. I just imagine in your house you have just an amazing bar. Are you
It's
there? Can you do what they do
uh,
in TGI Fridays and you're spinning all the
bit of
bottles?
flair. No, I could probably juggle something, but no, certainly not flair. But my house is literally like a I know laboratory. We do a lot of tastings there with my master distiller, and I really like to go into it. So for like the gin, I really tried and tested it. You know, from I don't know leaving it outside overnight to see what happens to the oils to. I know creating cocktails and seeing what they were like if the ice dilutes it too much or I really want to make sure all of our spirits are definitely, a reflection of what I love and my palate. So, yeah, it's also kind of terrifying when you actually let people try them.
Yeah. Well, you to see what their reaction is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a bit of a margarita fan. And in the book,
Yeah.
you talk about, is it the papaya margarita?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, what's the story behind that one?
Well, so we all know the classic margarita. However, there's a modern classic. It was created by Julio Bergamo, who has a place called Tommy's in San Francisco. It's this lovely wee Mexican bar. But Julio himself is a walking encyclopedia of tequila. He is actually married to his beautiful wife, who's part of the family that owned Tapatio, which is an amazing tequila brand. And he created the Tommy's Margarita. And it's essentially replacing Cointreau with agave syrup. So good if you're a health freak as well. And it's just a really amazing way to I guess, showcase the tequila you're using. I find people don't really know tequila, or we're getting to know better tequilas, but there are some amazing tequilas out there. So he created this tequila, but the papaya one, or this cocktail, this papaya margarita, we were actually in Oaxaca on a tour of mezcal distilleries in the middle of essentially a jungle, and we were very lost. We were looking for our friends who make amazing mezcal in the Los Altos mountains, and we were completely lost on the side of a road. And Julio whipped up from some fresh papayas, these papaya margaritas in the back
Oh,
of the van.
wow.
It was a great way to travel around. But yeah, we've had some amazing adventures out in Mexico. It's a really incredible place.
Oh, God, that sounds brilliant. What's next in the empire, the Sassenach Empire? You're gonna
Empire of the
this
Sassenach.
is it.
Yeah, well, the vodka's just come out, and I'm really proud of it. It's fantastic. But yeah, the distillery is really incredible to sort of promote Galloway to help try and increase industry in down there. We employ everyone's local. The guys we'll work with. So yeah, I want to sort of share my love of that part of the world, and then obviously at some point we're laying down a lot of whiskey, and so in a few years' time we should have our first single malt. But until then, we're still producing great spirits.
Yeah, I guess that's something that takes a while to create as well.
Does yeah, we actually have uh, hundreds of barrels already put away, but our oldest whiskey, should I say, is about 3 years old now. So it technically is whiskey, and we're allowed to sell it, and it is fantastic. I'm really, really proud of it. But I think it just needs a couple more years. But yeah, we're getting there, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.